class. So for this class, I'm going to use a yoga mat. You're going to see in a little bit why. I'm going to use the 2 dumbbells, but right now I'm starting with 1. The other one I have it there. Just keeping it handy where I'm going to need it. And I'm going to need the kitchen towels too. And also the elastic band, the one that is tight. Again, if you don't have any of these props, improvise. You don't need the band, but I recommend it. You don't need the dumbbells, but I recommend it. If you don't slide, you can walk your feet. It just changes a little dynamic. The exercise, a little bit different. Muscles are gonna fire up, so that's why I recommend it. But again, modify, do whatever you wanna do, whatever you need to do. Be patient, don't get frustrated, and let's get started. So, we're gonna start with the dumbbell. I have a 3-pounder. I could have gone heavier, the 5 pounds, but I'm not. I'm not because I don't know how this is gonna go. So, again, change your mind, change your dumbbells. So we're gonna be standing with the legs a little bit wider than the hips and in a little external rotation. Don't overdo the external rotation. Activate your quads, scoop the belly, grab the dumbbell with both hands and just lift and lower. Just warming up. We're only gonna do 8. We're just telling the body we're gonna start moving it. I was just like literally sitting down and reading my book. So I needed to move. And the last one, so this is what we're gonna do. We're gonna bring the dumbbell down to the left and we're gonna bring it up to the right. We bend the left knee. We stretch the left knee. We bend the left. We stretch the left. We bend the left. You're gonna go through a little squat motion as you're transitioning. And here we go. We go for 60 and 15. Just warming up the body. And 14 and 13. 12 and scoop. 11 and 10 and 9 and 8 and 7 and 6 and 5 and 4 and 3 and 2 and the last one. And go ahead and grab the dumbbell only with the right. So we're gonna bend the left knee, right knee, sorry, lower and lift and lower and lift and lower. And bend the elbow, bend the knee, bend the elbow, bend the knee. Let's go for 10 and 9. Bring the foot all the way down, but you're keeping your weight on your left leg. And 4 and 3 and 2. And let's do a little oblique action. So we side bend to the right. We side bend to the left, to the right. It gets trickier with balance here. If you need a chair, if you need a wall, I just don't use it right now because the video won't look good. And let's go for 10 and 9 and 8, but it's not about idea. 6 and 5 and curl. 3, 2, 1, and go ahead and grab that dumbbell with both hands again. Wide external. This time we go down to the right, up to the left. Go through a squat and lengthen. Up and down and scoop. Ready for countdown? Let's go for 16. Someone told me because I'm doing the exercises, I count better. I know my counting gets messed up here and there. So again, if you feel that I'm cheating in one side, that you're not balanced, please, please, please do the repetitions that you did on the right or on the left. Let's go for 7 and 6 and 5 and 4. Scoop and 3, 2, and the last one. Switch it to the left. Here we go. We bend the elbow, we bend the knee. Bend the elbow, bend the knee. Bring the foot down. But remember, your weight is right now on your right. We go for 16 and 15 and 14 and 13 and 12, 11 and 10 and 9 Add a little squeeze, scrunch to the left and stretch to the right. And again, find something for balance. And stretch. And stretch. Obliques to the left, to the right. To the left, to the right. We go for 10 and 9 and 8 and 7 and 6 and 5 and 4 and 3 and 2 and the last one. So this should have warmed you up. I'm gonna put my dumbbell down where I'm gonna need it. And now I'm gonna pull my yoga mat back. I need a little padding for the knees. This might not be enough, but again, if you have carpet, I could have done it here, but I don't want my booty to be facing you. So I'm gonna bend it a little bit for extra padding for my knees. And again, if you wanna do it on a plank position with the knees off the ground, do it. I'm not gonna do it with my knees up. I'm gonna keep my knees down on the mat because I'm not that strong. So again, the higher the hips, the easier it is. The only thing that I want you to do is you're gonna slide them forward, slide them back. Just try to keep stable your hips and your spine for now. And just swing them forward and back, open chest. And we're gonna add a little spine action. So when you pull forward, curl and scoop. When you press back, try to find your neutral, don't arch. And use your pelvic floor, inner thighs. Push it out. Bring it in. Curl a little bit. Push it out. Neutral. Curl it in. Stretch it out. Now you decide how high to lift your hips. And you're just gonna open the arms. Close the arms. Open the arms. Close the arms. Align. Check the neck, the chest, the shoulders, the arms, the hips. And let's go for 6. 5 more. 4 more. 3 more. You can go wider. You can bring your chest all the way down to the ground. I'm not doing it. And now alternate right, left, right, left. 16, 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and child pose. Deep breath. Inhaling big and exhaling bigger. And now we're going to attempt to do circles. So find a height for your hips. Now if they move up and down, remember, it's a process. I'm not sure what my hips are doing right now. I'm pretty tired, I'm counting, and I'm trying to be a role model, but I don't know if I'm being a good role model or what. So I'm just going to start with my right and with my left. You remember Karate Kid? Walks up, walks up, walks up, walks up. And let's go for 3, 2, 1. Reverse it. We go for 8 and 7 and 6 and 5 and 4 and 3 and 2 and 1. How about both? 1, 2, 3, 4. Reverse it. We go for 4, 3, 2, and press back into child. You can roll up, shake, shake, shake. I did feel a little compression in my wrist. I shouldn't. Probably I sat a little bit, probably I let go. When you get tired, you have a tendency to lose the alignment. And you go to your funny little bad habits. Well, that happens to me. So it's a constant mindfulness, constant awareness. So we're just gonna throw some push-ups. Let's try to do, let's see, I'm gonna say 10. Let's see if I can pull it off. Again, I don't have a mirror, so I have no idea how high my hips are or not. Again, you can do it in plank position if you are strong enough, if you feel stable enough on your shoulders, or just like me, go on your knees. And I'm just gonna put my hands on my little towels. I'm gonna hope they don't move. If they move, I'm gonna try to save it. So you decide how apart your hands. The further apart, it's gonna be a little bit easier. And also, if you keep your elbows close to your body, it's gonna be a little bit more tricep. Try not to sink the head. And scoop. Again, you decide how low you go. So I know I've done 4. I'm gonna try to go for the 10. We go for the last 5, the last 4, the last 3, the last 2, and the last 1. That was hard. And tight. And breathe. So I'm gonna keep my towels handy because I'm gonna need them in a little bit. And I can get rid of my yoga mat. And I'm gonna use my little elastic band that I'm gonna, and my dumbbells. So the dumbbells have them in each side. We're not gonna start with them right away. I'm gonna put my leg through the band. I'm gonna step back. I'm gonna separate my legs. You can go as wide as you want. Not extremely wide. Wider than your hips, yes. Feet are gonna be parallel. Take a deep inhale, bring the arms up. Stretch and length. And exhale, forward fold. Walk your hands out. Find that kind of down dog position. And just lift and lower, and lift and lower your heels. Let's go for 8, and 7, and 6, and 5. Scoop the belly, and 4, and 3, 2 more, 1 more, and find your plank. I'm gonna walk my feet back a little bit. Find your nice long plank. You're still stretching the band. And in slow motion, bring your knees if you need to. We're gonna start lowering to the ground. In 4, 3, 2, and 1. Point your toes, so untop them. Now keep the hands next to your shoulders to your chest. Lift the legs and tiny little pulses. We open the band, stretch it out for 16, 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Lower the feet, tap your toes. Slowly, on your knees or without the knees, push up in 4, 3, 2, 1. Push back to your stretch, your weird down dog position. And prance right and left. Let's go for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Lower both. Find your plank. Strong arms, stable shoulders, strong chest. Lower in 4, 3, 2, 1. Keep the hands next to the chest. And point your toes. Lift your quads off the ground. Give a little traction to your spine just in case you feel compression on your lower back. You are working your lower back muscles, so don't freak out. And now, tiny little pulses. We pulse for 16, 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And lower your toes. Take a deep inhale. And extend the arms forward and around. Lift. And around. Lift. And around. I'm going to scoot back so I don't hit the little paintings over there. And around. Lift the arms. Lift the legs. Lift the chest. And around. 2 more. And the last one. This time, keep the chest lifted, palms facing down. Legs are extended. And tiny little pulses open for 16, 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and lower. Let's reverse it. Lift the legs, lift the head and chest. Sweep the arms forward. Bend your elbows and lower. Sweep them forward. Stretch the back and lower. And let's go for 4 more. Hand 4. Push your pelvis bone down. And 3. 2 more. 1 more. Finish with the legs up, hands back. Align the neck and tiny little pulses. We open the legs for 16, 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and relax. Maybe bring your right cheekbone, cheek to the ground. Switch sides. 2 deep breaths. And keeping the legs in the ground. You're gonna grab the dumbbells. Now, if you have lighter, go for lighters. I think 3 pounds are gonna be a little bit too heavy, or skip the dumbbells. So, I'm gonna do the same. I'm gonna sweep my arms. I'm gonna keep my top of the feet pressing on the ground. I'm just gonna lift a little my sternum so I have room to move my arms out and around. Out and around. Out and around. And let's go for 5 more. And 4. 3. 2. 1 more. Hold them back, open chest, and pulse. Tiny up. We go for 16, 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Lower. And lower. The head, rest, relax. Let go of the tension. Switch the head to the other side. And now I'm going to attempt to do it reverse, but like I say, my dumbbells are a little too heavy. For this one, maybe I would use 1 pound only. So keeping the feet pressing on the ground, lifting my sternum, lift my arms, and around, bend my back, and back, and around, and back. And let's go for 6 more, 5 more, 4 more, 3 more, 2 more, 1 more. Finish with the arms back, open chest, and tiny. We go for 16, 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bring the hands down, open the chest, lift the legs, point your toes. And the last set, separating the legs, stretching the band for 16, 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. And lower. Hands next to your shoulders, to your chest. Push back into a child pose. And go ahead and roll up. So I'm gonna put my band away. I'm not gonna need it, thank God. I'm gonna grab my dumbbells and I'm gonna come all the way to standing. So do whatever you can. Again, dumbbells are an option. You're gonna hinge forward, bend your knees slightly, bring the arms forward and stand. And forward and scoop. We go for 6 and 5 and 4 and 3 and 2 and 1. Let's add 3 pulses. We go down, we pause the legs. 1, 2, 3, standing tall. We go down and pause. 1, 2, 3, standing tall. You can put a ball between the knees and squeeze it. 1, 2, 3, and stand. We go for 1, 2, 3, 4 more. We go for 1, 2, 3, and we go for 1, 2, 3. Last one, we go down for 1, 2, 3. Bring the hands down. Bring your elbows up and bending and extending. And let's go for 10 and 9 and 8 and 7 and 6 and 5 and 4 and 3 and 2 and 1. Extend the arms and around. Circles and around and around. The more parallel you have the torso to the ground, the more challenging it is. Remember, scoop the belly, especially as you're going up. 2 more. 1 more. And reverse it. Swing them forward. Standing up. Swing them forward. Standing up. 6 more. 5 more. I felt my back arching. 3 more. 2 more. And the last one. Now we're gonna do a little challenge here. I don't know if I'm gonna be able to pull it off or not. I'm tired. Allow right now the weight of the dumbbells to pull your shoulders down. So I'm gonna hinge forward, bending my knees. I'm gonna extend my knees, bend my knees, extend my knees, bend my knees, extend my knees, bend my knees, bend my knees, extend my knees, bend my knees, roll out. Squeeze the waist. One more time. And here we go. Bend the knees, bring the arms up, palm facing down. We extend the legs, we bend. You're gonna kind of like lean back a little bit. That's normal. The more limber you are, the less you're gonna lean back. 3, 2, 1, and roll down. Now, let's come all the way to seated. Let's work on abdominals. So I'm gonna start with my legs extended. I'm gonna put my dumbbells a little bit further away from me right now. And I'm gonna inhale, big arms go up and forward. Up and forward. As you're forward folding, hollow at the belly, scoop. Keep your spine flexed. No need to bring the belly down. Not need to bring your spine flat against your legs. And the last one. Come up. Lean back, a little back extension. Straight neutral. Forward fold. And a little back bend. And down. And up. And a little back bend and flexion. And up. And a little extension. And forward fold. And back. And forward fold. And back. And go ahead, bring the hands behind. Bend your knees. You can keep the legs straight. I'm gonna bend them. And I'm just gonna lift. It's not really like a bridge. And I'm just gonna do a little bit of tricep dips. And bending and extending. Keep the chest wide. Because we're close to the ground, there's no need to bend the elbows a lot. Focus a lot in the extension. We go for 10, and 9, and 8, and 7, and 6, and 5, and 4, and 3, and 2, and 1, and lower. Second set, we're gonna do an effort to lift the hips a little bit higher, like we're bridging. And again, this time, we lift the arms, we curl, we roll down. Sit up tall. Forward. We roll it down. We sit We roll it down. We sit. Oh, I had to use momentum this time. Well, I had to use a little momentum on the other times. And roll it down. We're gonna reverse it. Going up, tuck your chin. Go for your forward fold. Circle the arms and curl it down. Arms go up, tuck your chin. If I had the dumbbells, it would assist me, but I'm not using it right now. And around. 2 more. Forward fold. And I'm sliding back, and the last one. Going up. And hold it halfway. So, hands in front of you. This is what I want you to do. I just want you to curl. Scoop. Return. And scoop. Return. And scoop. Return. And scoop. Let's add the legs. We go with the right. We go with the left. We go with the right. Left. And right. And left. And right. Find the flexion. I lack flexion in my spine. It's getting better. Imagine. And now both. Sit up tall and curl. Imagine that bouncy ball in your lower back. Press it down as you curl. Hollow at the chin, hollow at the belly. And 3 more. 2 more. And the last one. Hold it here, palm facing down. Tango pulses for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, right leg. We go for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, left leg. We go for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, both. We go for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, extend both. We go for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bring your forearms down and we bend. We extend, left the chest, we bend. Extend, we go for 6 and scoop. 7. And let's go for the last 4. And 3. And 2. Let's add. We open. We close. We stretch. We open. And close. We stretch, open, close. Return. Stretch, open, close. Return. Stretch, open, close. Return. Stretch, open, close. And now kick. And kick. And kick. And kick. For 8 and 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Bend your knees. For 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Extend the legs for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3. Bend the knees for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Roll it up. Squeeze the knees in. Squeeze, squeeze, squeeze. Let's go for a little twist. I did a video where I skipped the twist in one side, and then I did my last video that I said we were going to twist at the end, and we didn't. And return to center again. Pause this video if you want to stay longer in your twist, if you want to stay longer on your stretch. And go ahead, return to center, squeeze the knees in. Now we're going to try to attempt to do the tricep, lifting the hips a little bit higher. Now, I mentioned it before, I have very tight quads and hip flexors, so for me to lift the hips high is very, very hard. It's very tight here, but I'm going to try. Again, palms of the hands, we're going to face them back. And we're going to lift the hips a little higher, so you might need to walk your feet out a little bit more. We're going to lift and we're going to lower. Actually, palms of the hand facing out so we can do our triceps. We're going to lift. We're we're gonna bend the elbows, lower the hips. As you notice, the elbows on my elbows, it's not very big. The head is forward, so don't need to look up. And stretch the front of the body. Stretch the arms. Really stretching the arms is what's gonna get your triceps. So don't focus too much on how little you're bending. Focus in all the extension that's going on as you push the ground and your hips up. And let's go for the last 8. And 7. 6 more. 5 more. 4 more. 3 more. 2 more. 1 more. And roll it down. So now I'm gonna roll on my stomach again. We don't have the band around the ankles. So the motion, instead of opening and opening and opening the legs, trying to get the outside of the legs, the outside of the hips, is gonna be a little bit more in trying to close, trying to get a little bit more of the glutes and the hamstrings. I need you to keep your scoop. So go ahead and lay on your stomach again, facing this way, this time. And we're not gonna do anything with the arms right now, so you can place your chin on the palms, on the back of the hands, or the forehead on the ground. You're gonna open the legs a little bit. You're gonna give me external rotation. Now, this is what I like to do because if you notice, I have a very pronounced arch. My ribcage pop out a lot. I'm trying to correct it. It's a journey. I'm pushing my pubic bone down and giving traction to my spine by dragging it forward. Now, keeping your external rotation, keeping the legs a little separate to start. Lift the legs. And now we're gonna tap, 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 tap the heels. We go for 16 and 15 and 40. The higher the legs, the more this is gonna work. We go for 7 and 6 and 5 and 4 and 3 and 2 and 1 and relax. So that's one set. We're gonna do 4. If you need to point and flex, I'm getting a little cramp in my left foot, go for it. And again, because I know I start contracting and shortening the space in my lower back. I push my pubic bone down. I pull my torso forward. I lift the legs, point my toes, and here we go. We pulse, and we go for 16 and 15 and 14 and 13 and 12, 11 and 10 and 9 and 8 and 7 and 6 and 5 and 4 and 3 and 2 and 1 and relax. Two down, 2 to go. So here we go again. Adjust, realign, lift the legs, and we pulse. We tap for 16 and 15 and 14 and 13 and 12, 11 and 10 and 9 and 8 and 7 and 6 and 5 and 4 and 3 and 2 and 1 and lower. We have 1 more to go. That's 3. What's 4 times 16? I think it's 64, right? I don't know. But let's do it. How about if instead of we do 16, we do 22 to close it to 70 total. So here we go. Lengthen your spine, lift the legs, tap, tap, tap. We go for 22, 21, and 20, and 19, and 18, and 17, and 16, and 15, and 14, and 13, and 12, 11, and 10, and 9, and 8, and 7, and 6, and 5, and 4, 3, 2, and 1. And go ahead and push into a child pose. Hips down, forehead down. Maybe this time you want to separate the knees a little bit further. Again, if you want to be on your forearms and force a flexion because you're tight, do it. Anything to try to round and stretch the lower back. That it did work out. So if you feel the work in your lower back again, don't freak out. Walk the hands out. And let's push up. and press right and left. Stretch the arms, bring the elbows in, push away. We're almost done, I promise. And one, walk your hands closer to the feet. Bend your knees, tuck your tailbone, roll the way to standing. So we're gonna finish with our little plank series. I'm gonna do a combination. I'm gonna use my towels again. If you don't want it like any of the combinations that are after the easy ones, just do the easy ones. Take as many breaks as you want in between. You don't have to do them all in a row. I'm gonna attempt to do it, but I hope I can make it because, like I say, I'm not editing the videos and I'm not recording again. So I have my feet on my towels, I have my hands on the ground, and we start with the most simple one. Again, you can go always back to your jackrabbits, open chest, and we bend and extend. We go 4, 4, and 3, and 2. Keep the legs extended. We lift, we lower. So if you have difficulty bending your knees, this is an option. And up, and down, and down, and curl, and we bounce. 1, 2, 3, and stretch. And 1, 2, 3, and stretch. Now, if your knees don't bend this way, keep the legs straight, bring them straight. 1, 2, 3, and extend. Now, we're gonna bring the right knee to the right shoulder, and switch. To the right, to the left, 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 and bend your knees. Take a little break. So, I said I wasn't gonna stop. Obviously, I lied. I couldn't pull it off. Either I'm not as strong as I thought I was, or I'm extremely tired, or the planets are in the wrong place. So, let's do it all over again. Ready? So choose the one that you like the most. If the bringing the leg out is a little too much, or stretching, or bending so deep. So hands on the ground. Take a deep breath. Find your plank. And we bend and extend for 4, 3, 2, 1. And extend. And we plank. And we pack. And we plank. And we pack. And we plank. And we pack. And we plank. We bring them in. Curl. And we bounce. 1, 2, 3. And stretch. And 1, 2, 3. And stretch. Or pike your hips. 1, 2, 3. And stretch. I like this one because it stretches my back. And stretch. And now, right to right shoulder. Left to left shoulder. Right. And left. We go for a 10. And 9. And 8. And 7. And 6. And 5. And 4. And 3. And 2. And 1. And go ahead. Come all the way down to the knees. So, we're going to put the little towels away. And we're going to find a comfortable seated position. Again, if you have difficulty crossing the legs, you decide to extend, don't slouch. Or cross one and not the other. Prop your hips up. Find pillows. It's just going to be a nice little stretch to finish. So we're going to inhale big, arms go up. And exhale, forward fold, trying to keep your sitting bones grounded. Bring the forehead down. And just melt into your forward fold. Bring the hands back. Maybe even kind of bring the hands underneath the knees if it's possible. Return the hands forward. And now go to your right side. See if you can rest your right cheek on your knee. Again, if you're not very flexible, if you're staying super high, just be relaxed. Don't force it. It's a very passive stretching. Allow gravity to assist you. Allow the pull to the earth to happen. I have a tendency to resist. Now keeping the right forearm on the ground, going to your side bend. Stretch the arm. You can look at the hand. As you're stretching your left arm, you're forcing the left sitting bone to stay down. And go ahead, return the left hand down. Walk the hands to the center. Walk them to the left. All depends how low you are. But if you're very low, you can bring your right cheek and rest it on your left knee. Taking deep inhalations, deep exhalations. Keeping the left forearm down. Go for a nice side, and on your left side, extend the arm. You can look at the hand. Roll your shoulder back. As you stretch a little bit more your right arm, you press your right sitting bone down. And return down. Walk the hands to center. Take a deep inhale, keeping your sitting bones, your hips glued to the carpet. Inhale, expand the chest, expand the lungs, expand the belly. As you exhale, scoop and roll all the way to seated. Bring the hands behind you, palm facing back or fingers pointing forward. You decide. And just give me a nice little back extension. If you don't want the head to hang back, don't do it. If you have your head back, tuck your chin. Stab your shoulders over the hips. Now let's do the other side. So if you have the right leg forward, bring the right leg back. Inhale, big arms, go up, find length. Exhale, forward fold. Try to reach forward. And relax and melt down. If you're not going very low, you can always be on your forearms and allow the neck to relax, the head to hang low. Don't let your sitting bones lift, keep them planted. Maybe bring the hands back, maybe bring your arms underneath your knees. Allow the space between the shoulders to open, like your heart is gonna pop from your back. Bring the hands forward, and this time walk the hands to the left. Wherever you are, the height that your chest and head is, try to find relaxation. With each exhalation, try to surrender a little bit more to gravity. Keeping the left forearm down, go ahead and give me a side bend. Reaching, lengthening, stretching, opening. My shoulders have a tendency to roll forward. If yours too, just bring it back. And go ahead, return the hand down. Come back to center. Now walk to the right. Breathe and relax. Nothing to do. And keep the right forearm down. And side bend to the right. Open the chest, pull the shoulder back, stretch the arm, ground your sitting bone. Return the hand up. Come back to center. See if you're a little closer to the ground. Inhaling big, expanding the chest, the lungs, the belly. Exhale, scoop and squeeze the air out. Narrow the waist. Roll all the way to seated. Bring the hands back. Fingers pointing forward, finger pointing back. Change it around. Open the chest. Send the shoulders back. Now the heart comes out of your chest, not your back. Maybe your head is not all the way back. That's totally fine. If it is, tuck your chin and find your alignment. Shoulders stack over the hips. And let's finish. Hands come up. Palms touching. Stretch. Hug the elbows in. Bring the hands down. Centering and closing. We're done. Have a happy Easter. If you see this video tomorrow or today, or if you see it later in the week, I hope you had a great weekend. Hope to see you soon at the studio. Stay home, stay healthy. Bye-bye.